What's up, guys? It's Matt back here at RKO-VER Entertainment. Quick WWE Raw review tonight. Starts off with the New Day cutting the Booty-O's promo. They make sure you ain't booty. And they're going to defend the Tag Team Championships again against the League of Nations. This time, it's Big E and Xavier Woods versus Rusev and Del Rio. Let's see what happens. Alright, guys, so it's a pretty good match. New Day gets the victory. Actually, Xavier pins Rusev. There was a back and forth between him and Rusev and Xavier on Twitter about how Xavier was just a cheerleader for the New Day, nothing more. So they let Xavier shine in the match a bunch. And Xavier pins Rusev, but the New Day absolutely get demolished after the match. Every one of the League of Nations does their finisher to each one of the New Day and leaves them laying. So we'll see what happens next. Alright, guys, back from commercial. We got Dean Ambrose coming out to cut a promo, probably about his great match at Roadblock. So we'll see what happens. Okay, well, that ended quick. Dean Ambrose cutting a Triple H promo, and Brock Lesnar's music hits. So now I guess we're starting the road to WrestleMania. I think their match is going to be one of the best at WrestleMania. So let's see what happens here. Alright, so Lesnar comes out. Heyman, of course. Heyman cuts the promo about how WrestleMania's main event is going to be Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. Any match that Lesnar's saying is automatically the main event. Anyways, leads to Brock Lesnar, or Heyman trying to hold Lesnar back from going into the ring. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. The phone started ringing. Heyman was trying to hold Lesnar back from going into the ring to get Ambrose. Heyman walks to the back after his promo. Lesnar doesn't, and he starts walking towards the ring. Dean Ambrose pulls a crowbar out of his shirt. So the whole time he was in there cutting a promo, he had a crowbar in his shirt, or in his inside his like leather jacket thing. And Lesnar did one hop up onto the ring, and Ambrose took a swing with the crowbar and missed, and Lesnar thought better of it, took off. So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll see what happens next. Alright, guys, Sin Cara has a singles match against Ryback. And this is the first time I can remember seeing Kalisto and Sin Cara in completely different colored outfits. Like, Sin Cara's all black tonight, and Kalisto's in all white. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Alright, guys. Ryback gets the win pretty easily. Hits him with 2 shell shocks. Pins him right in front of Kalisto. Gets on the mic, tells him, why don't you put your title on the line against me at WrestleMania. So, Ryback versus Kalisto at WrestleMania. Anyway, I guess we'll see what happens. I think maybe they set that up in the middle of the year. Wasn't there in the title tournament? Didn't Kalisto beat Ryback? I think so. But anyways, we'll see what happens next, guys. Alright, guys. Got some more promos here. There's been a lot of mic talk tonight. Stephanie McMahon coming out to the ring, so we'll see what happens. Alright, Stephanie McMahon wastes no time introducing her husband, Triple H, who is coming out now, still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So we'll see what happens next. Alright, so 10-minute promo from Triple H, well, 7-minute promo from Triple H. And he's almost done with his whole authority always wins promo, the same stuff we've heard a million times. And Dolph Ziggler's music hits. So let's see what happens. Okay, Ziggler comes out, says tired of hearing how the Authority's better than everybody else, blah blah blah. Ends up insulting Stephanie McMahon. She says, well, you want a match at WrestleMania, you got to win one match here tonight. And he said, I'll take it, whoever it's against, I'll take it. And then she said, it's against the Game, Triple H. So in the Game didn't look too enthused about what happened. He was looking at Stephanie with a blank look in his face. So I guess tonight we're going to have Dolph Ziggler versus Triple H as the main event. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, we got Sami Zayn versus The Miz with Kevin Owens on commentary. I'm assuming that Sami Zayn is just going to run through the whole jobber roster. He beat Stardust, I think it was, at the, what do you call it? The little roadblock thing. And then they had the tag match on SmackDown. So I think we're going to probably get that match at WrestleMania, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. That probably one of the best matches on the show. I know I already said that about Lesnar and Ambrose. I know a lot of people were upset with like saying, this year's WrestleMania not going to be that good. How are they going to fill 100,000 seats? Well, I think it's going to be awesome, but we'll see what happens. Alright, Sami Zayn beats The Miz. There was a quick second where Kevin Owens tried to get involved. He was in Sami Zayn's face, and The Miz hit him from behind. I guess on that SmackDown main event day, Kevin Owens walked out on The Miz, causing him to get beat. So Sami Zayn hits the haluva kick for the win, and we'll see what happens next. Alright, we got Naomi and Tamina versus Brie Bella and Alicia Fox. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, well, before the match can start, Lana comes out. She's got something going with Brie Bella. Maybe they'll have a match at WrestleMania. Maybe she'll get involved in this match, probably. So we'll see what happens. Alright, guys. Tamina and Naomi get the win with a distraction from Lana, distracting Brie Bella. And Tamina gets the pin over Brie Bella. So we'll see what happens next. Alright guys, we got the Usos versus Bo Dallas and Adam Rose with the Dudley Boys on commentary. So we'll see what happens here. Alright guys, the Usos get the win. Oh crap, Mick Foley's on Raw. Hold on one second, guys. Alright guys, Usos get the win in that match. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Dudley Boys Usos match at WrestleMania. But Dean Ambrose is in the back. Had a promo with Mick Foley. He's asking him, why, Dean, why? And he goes, well, let me ask you a question. When you were on top of that cage, right here in this building, because I guess they're in Pittsburgh tonight, and why? I said, weren't you scared? He said, yeah. He said, then why? Why did you keep going? He said, because I was Mick Foley, and that's what I did. And he looks at him and goes, well, I'm Dean Ambrose, and this is what I do. It was a good promo with Mick Foley backstage. So we'll see what happens next. They had Dolph Ziggler coming out, so I guess we're going to have the Ziggler Triple H match next. Alright guys, Triple H versus Dolph Ziggler. I thought maybe there would be a swerve or something. He would put somebody else in the match, but he's out there in gear, ready to go. And there's an hour left in the show, so I don't think this is the main event. So let's see what happens.
Opportunity to be made an example.
Oh. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Okay, so it was an awesome match. Ziggler had a great match. It was about 4 or 5 really close false finishes in the end. It was a great match. Triple H gets the win with the pedigree. It was probably like a 20-minute match. And now Roman Reigns' music hit. That's why I just paused before. I didn't know what was going on. But now Roman's walking towards the ring. We haven't seen Roman since the blood pack incident. And now he's running towards the ring. I'll tell you what happens. Alright, well, Roman Reigns comes out and exacts his revenge against Triple H. Beat the crap out of him in the ring, out of the ring, to the back, through the back. Triple H ends up bleeding. No blood pack this time. Side of the head right here is all bloody. And Roman Reigns smashed a flat screen TV over his back, and at which point, and he threw a bunch of referees and security guards around too. That was pretty cool. He didn't stop until the Usos came up and calmed him down, and who else was there? Swagger and Mark Henry were also there calming him down. Everybody's like, do it at Mania, do it at Mania. So they just hyped that match up pretty good, I think. We'll see what happens, guys. Alright, guys, so we had a backstage segment with R-Truth and Goldust. Goldust walks around the corner, and there's a penguin, and takes the head off, and it's R-Truth, and he goes, oh, I get it, because we're in Pittsburgh, you dressed up like a penguin, because that's something I would do. And R-Truth goes, we're in Pittsburgh? Anyways, he goes on to say that, you know, when penguins find their mate or their partner, that they stay together forever. And he said, dog, what I'm asking is, will you be my penguin partner? Goldust smiled like he was going to say yes, and then he got in his face and said no. So this is eventually going to happen. We'll see. Chris Jericho is on his way to the ring, then they went to commercial. We'll see what happens next. Alright, guys, come back from commercial, and Chris Jericho's cutting a promo on AJ Styles. Tells him, who's your daddy? I'm your daddy. But anyway, he said he's the best in the world at what he does. The usual Jericho promo. And now we got Y2J versus Neville. Should be a good match. Let's see what happens. Okay, so Neville wins by disqualification. Jericho is all kinds of irate, pushes the referee, gets disqualified. So we'll see what happens next. Alright, Y2J grabs the mic, cuts a heel promo on the quick promo on the crowd, saying how they should like him better than AJ. I can't believe you picked AJ over me. Now AJ's music hits, and he's coming out. Alright, guys, AJ comes out, hits him with the phenomenal forearm. That's the springboard forearm from the corner, or from the middle. He doesn't do it from the middle that often anymore. He said it's because, he said in an interview that it's because he's trying to get the balance right between the ropes, because these are like regular real ropes, and the ones he's worked before were cables or something like that. But the main event, I guess, tonight is The Undertaker confronting Shane and Vince McMahon. Vince just got into the ring, and right in the corner where the steps are, he's walking up, there's this sign that says Vince is booty, and he looks right at it. So we'll see what happens here, guys. Alright, guys, McMahon comes out, says no way Shane's winning at Raw, blah 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 blah. The reason is because my instrument of destruction, The Undertaker. So now The Undertaker's coming out. We'll see what happens. Alright, Undertaker gets in the ring. Vince McMahon says, don't ever put your hands on me again, because he choked him before. And then so Undertaker starts taking his jacket off, taking his hat off. He's like, whoa, man, I'll just take it as a mislapse of judgment, and maybe I mislapsed judgment by bringing the subject up again. I'm sorry. Then proceeds to say, I know you don't mind doing the devil's work, and I know you don't mind crushing Shane through Hell in a Cell. I know you don't mind leaving his flesh dangling from the top of Hell in a Cell. And now Shane O'Mac's coming out. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so Shane O'Mac comes out and fumbles through his whole promo. Ending of it was, you are the Phenom, you've carried this company on your back for decades, and I don't know why you're letting Vince pull your strings like a puppet. And he said, Undertaker said, no one, not even him, controls me. And Shane goes, well, from where I'm looking at, you know, it doesn't look that way. I have the misfortune of being Vince's son, but you're just Vince's bitch. So, at which point, Undertaker goes for the choke slam. Shane reverses it, lands on his feet, and Vince McMahon pushes him from behind into the Undertaker, and Undertaker gets the choke slam. And Undertaker then proceeded to go after Vince, who got out of the ring before Undertaker could get him. So, pretty good Raw tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a long video tonight. Keep it up. Like, comment, subscribe for more.